All right, first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Abadash. Also, I give double honors to the Apostle here, Mr. Well. Also, I give salutation to Shepherds of Beer Camp. You know, you got them out there appreciate truth and sincerity. To men, women, and children come back to their true nationality, which is Hebrew Israelites. On Shukrai Ra'an to the Spirit Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He's got some scriptures, got a lot of stuff going on. You got Trump on his tariffs. Okay. You got Trump administration officially anticipating supply chain strains due to steep tariffs on Chinese goods. All right. So this is what's going on. This is it's gonna be a trade war. Okay. All right. Which is gonna lead to the real war, the real war, the physical war actually, which is World War III. Okay. Because say this right. Mhm. Unemployment rates rising. Okay, because you got AI. You know they're about to take over. You know what I mean? People that work warehouses. You know they're gonna get AI. You know robots to take over and do those type of jobs. You know what's this is gonna do for them? They don't have to. They don't have to. You don't have to pay a robot. You know what I mean? It's just that they're gonna just have to build one and maintain it. Okay, all right. You gotta worry about them falling out sick and all that stuff. You know, I'm taking vacation. You know, AI is gonna be working forever. You know what I'm saying? They got their maintenance up, updates and whatnot. They're gonna be working, keep working. All right. The cost of living increasing, man. All right. You got stuff on goods that's increasing. All right. Items. You paying $15 for a box of eggs, $10 for eggs, man. All right. Egg prices. No. Okay, Target, $9.29 for a dozen eggs. Okay, $6, $10. You know, egg prices increased to record high, dashing hopes of cheap eggs. Okay, this is called inflation. All right, prices of goods going up. The dollar value is decreasing. All right, it's going up. Man. It's only gonna get worse. Um, you get and this is going to increase it. This is the goods are going to increase about 125%. That's a lot. 125%. That's what China's no 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 that's what you yeah goods yeah China turning up goods on the United States 25%. Yeah, China's doing that. Okay, China's like yo we gotta come back. You know, combat this man. This ain't right. Okay, let me get a scripture. Okay. Revelations 18. Kind of start at 8. This revelation, revelation means to reveal. Revelations 18 and 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, 24 hours. Death and mourning. All right, death. All right, destruction. Mourning, crying out. And famine, scarcity of food, no food. And she shall be utterly burnt with fire. Utterly burnt with fire. Damn, what's gonna happen to this woman? I mean, it's not talking about a woman. This is speaking in parables. It's talking about actually America. Okay, Babylon. All right, her. All right, referring to her as her. Okay, for strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her, man. Okay, why? Because of wickedness, of abominations, of unrighteous decrees that's here, man. A bunch of wickedness that's here in Babylon, which is America. Okay, Revelations 18 and 9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication live deliciously with her. All right, you gotta break this down. This is and the kings are the leaders of the earth. All right, the leaders that's in China, the leaders that's in Russia, the leaders that's in Iran, Iraq. All right, third world countries, the leaders who have committed fornication, taking on the philosophies of America. Everybody want to come to America, land of the free, home of the brave, the land of opportunity, and all this BS. Okay, all right. They're like what they like to call it, the American dream. You know what I mean? Which the American dream for us has been a nightmare. Okay, for the 12 tribes of Israel, the so-called black, so-called Hispanic, so-called Native Americans, it's been a damn nightmare for us. Okay, and live deliciously with her. Live deliciously with her. I mean, like they gotten rich, they gotten wealthy, doing all these trading goods and imports and exports. All right, which Trump is putting a tax on, a tariff. All right, and this is gonna hurt their pockets. All right, it's like they're gonna have to pay more for United States goods. All right, um, shall bewail her and lament for her, meaning they're gonna cry out when they shall see the smoke of her burning. All right, the smoke of her burning. And what's how that's gonna cause that? Nuclear missiles. All right, war. War is coming. World War III. Revelations 18 and 10. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, at last, that great city Babylon, Babylon, which means place of confusion. Okay, let me get that real quick. In the Hebrew, you see, associated with the Tower of Babel, we got confused. You see? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, confused. Confused due to the confusion after God's punishment. See? Confusion. Babylon means confusion. Confusion right there. Okay? Put them in a confused state. That mighty city. Okay? The city go back to like citizens. But in 1 hour is that judgment come. In 1 hour, 60 minutes. The judgment of America is coming. Will end America. Okay, in 60 minutes. Revelations 18 and 11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her. You see the merchants of the earth. Merchant. Yeah, see, trader, seller, businessman. You see? Okay. shall shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. You see, no man buying their merchandise anymore. You see, imports and exports. All right, America's greedy, man. There's some greedy bastard, man. All right, let's like your man, the boy, he got caught up in that fraud. And he said, Sean Kingston. All right. Yeah. All right, that song. Beautiful Girls. All right. Where you going? You ain't gonna see no more beautiful girls. Him and his mother. All right. Him and his mom, bro. Him and his mom. Yeah, him and his mom. That's their mugshots. And fraud, man. Sean Kingston found guilty in federal wire fraud case. Okay. He was crying, saying, "Protect my mother, protect my mother." All right. You should have protected your mom, man. You 35, man. Well, you greedy again, man. Where's the father at? Lost. You know, this is they're Israelites. They're from the tribe of Benjamin, so-called Jamaicans, man. All right. Um, that's part of the curses which he shall leave, and you know he lost. He don't know who he is. Okay. They're just being greedy again, man. You could have tried to make another hit. Go out on the road. You know, make the money in a legal way. You know what I mean? Okay. What you want to do? You want to do fraud and act like you got it when you really don't got it. Okay. Let me get a scripture. I'm lying to the people. Verse 15:27. It's Con 27. Con. This is Proverbs 15:27. He that is greedy of gain troubleth his own house. Okay, you troubleth your own house. The people that's in your house, your mother is going to jail with you. You know how crazy that sounds? How much they doing? What? 15, 20 years? That's crazy. Your mom is like what in her early 60s, middle 60s? Come on, bro. This place is finished, man. The people here are lost. They tell you that in the last days shall be pureless times, man. This is the pureless times that we're in, man. The words of the Most High is king, man. All right, words of the Most High is what matters. But he that hateth gifts shall live. You see, okay. He that hateth gifts shall live. Robbery. All right, money hungry, man. You want to keep up with the Joneses? Nah, man. Trying to find a loophole. All right, you continue doing wickedness. You know, whatever done in the dark will eventually come to light, man. You getting judged for this. You got judged for this. Sean Kingston. Okay. You got your man or your boy, young Carmelo Anthony. Not the basketball player. You got this teen Carmelo case. Yeah, not the basketball. Okay. Let me put stab. Yeah, so this is Carmelo Anthony right here to the right. Young Jake, young Israelite. Okay, so young so-called black, so-called African American teen. And to the left here, you got Austin Metcalf, and he's a twin athlete. You know, student fatally stabbed by Frisco track meet. All right, so it was a track meet. And there's the picture right here where Austin Metcalf, so-called Caucasian, so-called Edomite. Well, he's an Edomite. He's chilling under the tent with his friends, and Carmelo Anthony, the team Carmelo Anthony come and oh, by the way, it's raining. It started to rain, and they under the tent. Carmelo Anthony he comes under the tent also. Then he sits down and comes under the tent. And Austin Metcalf said, "Yo, you can't be under our tent. It's our tent." And Carmelo Anthony says, I'm gonna stay here." And Austin continues to say, "Nah, you got to get out of our tent." And proceeded to put his hands on Carmelo Anthony to remove him, to get him away from the tent. An altercation happens, fighting. Carmelo Anthony takes out a knife and stabs Austin in the chest. And Austin's twin brother holds him in his arms while he dies. Okay, so Carmelo Anthony he's claiming self defense because he put his hands on him first, and we don't see what happens. They're making it a so-called black, so-called white thing. All right. Israelite versus Edomite. You know what I mean? Jacob and Esau. That's how it all goes back to. It goes back to Jacob and Esau. All right. And right now Esau is given the earth is right now is given to the hand of the wicked. Job 9:24. All right. Trump, Nero. His spirit is Nero. All right. So it goes to show you that don't be so quick to put your hands on somebody, man. You don't know what that person got in his pocket. You don't know what you know what I mean, or in his book bag. You know what I mean. So, but he's probably gonna do some time. Yeah, probably not be that much time, but he probably gonna do some time for this. Okay. Um, Carmelo Anthony probably gonna do some time. Let me put a scripture for Austin Metcalf to relax a little bit, man. That was your pride, man. Get out of our tent, man. Get out of our tent. That's our tent. Get out of here. All right. You playing security. You a bouncer. All right. And that was your pride. Yeah, that's Esau, man. Esau is very powerful, Powerful bastard. Let me get Proverbs. Proverbs 16:18. This is Proverbs 16:18. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. You see? All right. Best that you stay humble, man. All right. It's best that you stay humble, like Paul. All right. All right. You stay humble, bro. You know. Matter of fact, Sean Kingston, his real name is something Anderson, Paul Anderson, something like that. Sean Paul Anderson. His middle name is Paul. You see? Paul means humble, little. Remain humble. Okay? Go 19. Proverbs 16:19. Better it is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. You see, to divide the spoil with the proud. All right? Go to 20. This is Proverbs 16:20. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusteth in the Lord, happy is he. You see, you try to trust in the Lord, man, then you're gonna be happy. The Most High is gonna make sure you're all right. All right, you gotta be his friend, man. It's like Abraham. Abraham was his friend. All right, okay. It goes to show you how much lost our people are. This last scripture. That was a warning, man.